For KC, it feels like their composition does have some early aggression. The Kai'Sa and Nautilus especially, Canna can do some stuff in the early game, but they really like team fights.
It's very 2019, bro.
Bottom side, Busio's going to step up. He'll spot Labrov. Does Busio hook? He does. SkewMond and Hunsummer immediately pounce out of the bush. They get the exhaust down to Caliste. Good double shadow dash for a double taunt. Caliste might have to flash away from this as Caps is on the chase, but instead they go for Busio. Try and force him away.
Oh, but SkewMond can stay here. He can just take the Raptors now if you want. Really make life difficult for
daggers. You're going to put another one down. The Oracles from Labrov. Another Darking onto Busio. Takes him down to 200 HP. kyeahoo looking for the flank position. His command attacks across the wall. Caps chasing in as well. Labrov looks for the flash on, but kyeahoo flashes away.
Initial interactions I see him do that he did not do in the beginning. When he started playing the champion 2023, he had good understanding of the game, but SkewMond is caught here.
SkewMond eviscerated over this wall to get here. Drench line going down. SkewMond will get the eviscerate. Caliste flashes. SkewMond gets level 3. Quarter of the pack. Labrov's going to look for the taunt across the wall. And SkewMond manages to get out. That is absurd.
But Canna has no flash. Caliste has no flash now.
Caliste has no flash. Busio still has a flash. Caliste is going to be level 1 by 3 minutes in the game. Busio forced away.
It's an absolute disaster.
It's a massive wave.
Oh, he has TP.
He has, okay, well, he still has the TP. Caps might die, though. Yike is here! Flash and the audacity to find the kill in mid. As you say, not many opportunities for him. SkewMond actually going down towards bottom side here.
No flash
Caliste has no flash. Quarter of the pack. Caliste, the eviscerate, the dark in daggers. Caliste falls as G2 answer on the scoreboard.
SkewMond this ward. Yike knows
Blade dismounted currently. Well. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, flash hook. The Twilight Shroud in time for Caps as Broken Blade will die. Remounts just in time, trying to dash back onto Canna. He gets the kill, and now Yike has no flash to get away. SkewMond's here in time. Caps was able to survive in the mid lane as well. And Yike will just back away from the play. Broken Blade, level 6. SkewMond, quarter of the pack. TP in from Canna. And SkewMond will just back away now.
Enough to make a grown man.
The auto resets really just navigate this way very well. Canna at a bit of a risk because Labrov is still only level 2. Hex flash into the auto. Yike's here for the chase, and Labrov shadow dashes, gets to the fog of war. Yike exhausted, and SkewMond's going to try and turn it around. Caps dives in and gets the kill. Hits the Shogun as well onto kyeahoo, who does have the shockwave. G2 won't want to overextend this. A perfect execution gets Caps out, but Busio's about to have another hook onto terrain. Reduced cooldown, there's a shockwave. Labrov comes in from the side. Busio has no flash and might not have a life for much longer. Good auto with the staggering blows, with a flash in from Labrov is enough to get SkewMond his second of the game.
And this in this game too is G2 that's showing up every single play, going their way right now. And the goal lead is just growing and growing and growing.
Yeah, a couple of moments ago, I was like, let's look at the disparities at the moment.
This is what KC needs. They need something to start building. Denying this dragon from G2 will delay their soul points and give them much needed time to come back into this game. Yeah, really nice mites.
Great play from Yike.
I think it was out of vision. I don't think SkewMond saw it.
Chase from the Neferi and the Akali. Canna has the dominance, has the flash, has the Zabuto's Predator, tries to clear out the way, but here's the chase. The Hounds go in, Canna flashes, dodges away from the Shuriken from Caps, but it won't be enough to survive. Dredge line from Busio is met by thin air, and SkewMond's able to dodge away. Broken Blade brings out the pocket pistol, and we'll just push out the wave. kyeahoo is here.
Be careful, BB though. You die before that courage bar.
Push this wave back out. Needs to be careful because Yike is on this side of the map. He knows his jungler was spending time top. Labrov has waited. Broken Blade could charge forward here. He's already used it as they get the exhaust down onto kyeahoo. But there's the shadow dash. Busio with a good hook. SkewMond on his way across. The shockwave will pull them both back as kyeahoo tries to survive, tries to walk out alive, but the bear trap has to be flashed. In the end, kyeahoo will survive. A good hook from Busio. Caps, though, coming in for a little bit more. The TP's rained down, but Caps has already found a double under the tower. One goes to BB, and KC find Canna coming in too late.
What was a bait on also?
And you can get hooked out of it.
Yeah.
So,
look at
the
this.
best. Again, United. Broken Blade and Labrov trying to team up on kyeahoo again, who hasn't got that flash. Good double shockwave, and G2 will just retreat out of the prey. Broken Blade dismounted with the Predator there for the Sun. He's going to try and flash, but Yike's on his way. Broken Blade looking for the remount, but Yike almost takes him down. Does with the second Q, a shadow dash, but Yike's not tanking the tower anymore. Sabrina's slows down, and the Labrov still takes him. Canna slicing forward, sped up by the dissonance. And in the end, a 1-for-1 exchange on the top side where Caps continues to push through bots.
A little bit messy
into tower range, yeah, exactly. It's well played by Labrov to get the kill in the end.
Renekton, they still have tools to make things happen. And should they come back, I think slowly but surely G2 will get outscaled this game. So G2 needs to step on the gas here.
Broken Blade looking for the tower right now. Hound's Pursuit going down onto kyeahoo as well. Gonna get the pullback with the shockwave. kyeahoo underneath the tower. It's surviving for a long time. Labrov gets into the rift, but the tower's already gone down. And kyeahoo follows suit. Busio falls low to caps and falls even lower as he goes 6 feet under. KC on the ropes here, as you can see on the side, yet to lose at a road trip. The question is, well, they're probably going to lose this game for all intents and purposes.
It's a slow game though. You said it earlier, Medic. It's going to be a late soul point for both teams. Still 1 Drake to 1 break.
Shockwave onto BB as he's dismounted and he doesn't get back on Skull in time. Good play from KC. The dissonance with the movement speed, the slice forward, and then the shockwave waiting to catch out BB.
Very greedy by BB to stay around when he's dismounted, but can you blame him? This is what
TP behind Caps.
Yeah,
this is nice from KC. They've looked for a couple of picks and they have a great flash. Well. Caps flashes, Yike is here, and they'll just chase him down. 2 huge shutdowns for KC in the matter of seconds.
I mean, it's greed. Didn't really get a cross map on this dragon. They just ended up looking at G2 taking this dragon.
So also, if this is the status quo for the next 4 minutes before the next Drake, they'll be good with that, right? For G2, you've already taken tier 2 in top. Tier 2 mid is difficult because there's always a kyeahoo as we go for the Hound's Pursuit onto kyeahoo. Shockwave into Killer Instinct. Caps gets the perfect execution with the Stand United. Went onto SkewMond. Caliste with a good Killer Instinct in. Answers with the ones that are going to call for Baron. BB will be spotted by that ward as he walks around though. So KC know that this is going on. Caliste is backing. Needs to stop that recall. They're going to TP in the Renekton as Canna's going to join the fight.
But look at Yike. 3 items on Yike. He's the richest man in this game. His ult is kind of made massive here.
Baron at 4k. Yike looking for the Supreme Slayer talent. Doesn't allow to stun onto anyone. Baron down low. Yike looking for the smite, but he doesn't get it. Exhausted immediately as he goes in. Labrov looking for the taunt as he dives into the back line. But Canna's distracting the rest of G2. SkewMond flashes away, eviscerates across the wall. Canna can't get across either as G2 will get 3 back.
The shockwave. They're gonna try to get at least
It's gonna be a tower.
And
Summer can use the satchel on it, and there we go. Tower goes down. Broken Blade answering Canna on towards the top side. I don't think Canna wins this. Sterak's Black Cleaver against Black Cleaver. Titanic Hydra and the charge with the Stand United. Bear trap on the rope doesn't hit. The charge forward, but Canna slices just in time. Broken Blade still trying to close the gap with the Killer Instinct available for Caliste. Could go in. A TP as well from G2. They're trying to force everyone into this. SkewMond coming from the side as well. Mega in front of him. Canna won't do enough damage. Broken Blade low. SkewMond dives onto Caliste, who dives onto the backline and just dies for it. Caliste way too deep. There anyway. You do have flash. Perhaps you could have pulled the wolf across the wall as the Drake goes over to G2. They're on soul point now.
Yeah, I don't know if he had flash or not.
Seconds. I think they're just making sure that BB can walk out here safely, contest that mid wave as the hook's going to land. Depth charge down as well. Supreme Slayer talent onto Labrov. Protoplasm Hunter's going to heal him up enough as he manages to survive through the ultimate combination from KC. And now Cled's on the background, and the Hounds are hungry. Broken Blade just absolutely melts through kyeahoo. Canna tries to get away with the Sterak's, a big heal on him as well, but in the end he can't fight this 2v1. SkewMond goes unstoppable as KC pull the trigger and it backfires.
KC throw everything onto Labrov's Shen, but it's just a Shen. The best thing he has is a taunt, and they end up standing there not being able to kill him in time and get collapsed. You are just left to die. That's a sad crocodile. Many tears.
And it's just before the Baron as well, which means G2 will get their second of the game. They have 90 seconds before now move into that 1-3-1 we talked about in the last game. Caps and Kled separated on other sides. Labrov the target, Supreme Display of Talent doesn't hit him. There's a shockwave, Killer Instinct combo, beautiful! Beautiful from Caliste and kyeahoo.
Oh, that's poetry right there. What a beautiful combo, but now Yike in danger.
Yike needs to get out, he's gonna burn! And SkewMond and Han Summer team up to take the kill. A 1-for-1 exchange on other sides of the map. G2 are just denying a Mountain Soul. And it's going to be even harder, obviously, for KC to win it out from here. The shielding on the Soul means your burst. We need to back away because top is pushed and mid is pushed. A TP out from Caliste. There's no CC, he can do that safely. As G2 look to collapse around. Labrov. Shadow Dash could go in here. Hans Summer coming in from the side as well. There's a Shadow Dash running onto Yike. Hound's pursued as well, but the dead charge and Supreme Display of Talent will stun them in their tracks. Canna dives onto Labrov, and now he's in the midst of 3, and Caps is on the back line. Busio gonna get shredded. SkewMond and Hans Summer flash for Yike as they'll take him out. and now it feels it's all but done. Only Caliste and kyeahoo still stand.
And it's in a poetic way that Broken Blade and Caps charges in together into the back line of KC to end this game. It has been a dominating one. Some hiccups here and there, but a commanding game by G2 so far.
It was tough. It was tough. KC fought them tooth and nail, but in the end, it's G2 who will even out the series and take the Paris Roadshow for as long as we can. Game 3 coming up soon.
Let it be known that Broken Blade Kled is a threat. Broken Blade Kled is to be respected, and KC, you flew a little bit too close to the sun with this one.
We really did. What a performance all round though. What a series this has been. Back and forth, ebb and flow. The G2 fans now in loud voice, but it's a tenth at most of the stadium cheering them on. KC silenced in their home here in the Adidas Arena here in Paris.